All right. All right, guys. We should be good. Okay, we should be good. All right. All right, we should be good, y'all. Turn that game back on.
A tremendous pickup on that. This guy
Now I
makes it
do know
look
I
easy, just like
have
a
to turn on
modern
the
recent-high-pick
NFL
quarterback's
draft
hat.
thing.
Man, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year
Man, they
after
got rid of
year.
the
They
ticker, but
always
oh
got a
well, we'll make
really
that
good
work.
signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the ball on first down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. That's caught. It's Ibuka. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They have relished this tight victory since the last time.
All right, let's see what's going on here. Let's see who drafts what.
It's beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
Well, that's the best thing about rivalry games like this. For the winning team, whoever pulls this one out here today, their fans are going to be bragging about this one for a long time.
They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Got a man. It's Scott. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
All right, I missed a couple of the
That's why
picks,
play action is going to be big in this game. You saw
so
him
give me a
just
minute. I will
freeze
pull
the
those up
second
in a
level of
little
that
bit.
defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
They keep attacking through the air. Grabbed on the outside. It's Ibuka. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Back to pass. It's Howard. He looks that one in nicely. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Reading the option, it's Howard. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves.
Well, he difficult to stop, and you could tell he's got some ability to make big plays, and thank goodness they got him on the ground and there wasn't a bigger play than it could have been.
They'll leave it with him. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Travion Henderson goes to New England.
Understand situations, and they understand where the first down marker is, and they understand
Okay.
where they get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make the...
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They score the touchdown. That was big time.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards.
Fuck is going on
and
over
they
there?
finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions offense will try to get something started with their first possession. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offense's day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium. Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Aller.
All right.
Coming after him.
I hope I got it the best I could get it.
And they get him again.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on 3rd down.
The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt.
All right, the Bears is
Fields
next.
the punt and looking for daylight. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground.
Okay.
Might be a good call later on in the game.
I think what I'm going to do to
That
end
offense
how
having
the
to
setup's
deal
going
with
to
the
go.
last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Tate. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know him well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular,
There was a couple draft picks I had missed, but that's okay because I'm gonna make up for it with, of course, their little scouting report. So give me a minute while I get this set up all over again.
The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt.
That's crazy to be saying that. Simmer down to fans like that.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on
He's
the
starting
sideline
shit.
in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to
Okay. Luther Burton III goes to Chicago.
lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them
Oh
the
my.
football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
This offense has a second down play. Back to throw, it's Allard. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's
Trying to pull
completion
that up.
they should
God
be able
damn,
to hit.
I've been messing up today.
Receivers got to do a better job.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants
Damn,
to
good
pass.
catch. If you guys want to see the NFL draft, you can catch it in my Discord.
Well, I think one of the biggest
I'm
reasons
in the
why
Video
this team is
Sports
finding
VC. You
themselves
can
in the
come
hole
by,
here
you can
in the
watch.
first half is this has been a sack party. They
Oh,
can't keep
man.
the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the
All right.
consistency they want because they can't
Luther
keep
Burton
the
compared to
defense
Jaden
against
Reed. Wow.
The Nittany Lions will punt this one away.
That's actually crazy.
Not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Luckily, I got the few right here. Let me just pull up Carson Schwarzenegger. Pull him up.
Why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Comes out throwing on first
All right, I
down.
just gotta adjust this real quick. Hope y'all don't mind.
They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Yeah, and there
Okay.
you go. Ohio
That's
State
the best we
running
got.
ground game, they typically
I'll
do
be
that.
doing
That's
both,
what
trying to do this and watch Winter at the same time, so I'm trying my best. Carson Schwarzenegger is a dynamic linebacker known for his high football IQ and relentless play style. He combines his lateral agility with a quick first step, enabling him to navigate through traffic and make plays sideline to sideline effectively. His instinct shines in both run and pass coverage, as he excels at reading plays, maintaining proper positioning, and disrupting the passing lanes. There were some concerns over his experience as a starter, as he is sometimes over-ambiguous when it comes to his tackling angles. Additionally, his play strength takes on blocks, and he can also improve upon. Oh, okay.
Want to crank the tempo.
His tackling is generally reliable. He brings added value as a blitzer, demonstrating a knack for pressuring his quarterbacks. His IQ inside the blocks and playmaking response, combined with his high level of zone coverage field, gives him impact starter upside. Not bad. Not bad with him. But then here's Jaden Higgins.
He couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
Line getting set on second down. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Throws to the wideout. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Okay. There's Jaden Higgins. I'm not going to read everything because it's too much. I'm just going to read what I can, you know, give you all that, and there you go. All right. Nick Emawari right here.
PAT
Drafted in the
unit on the
top
field.
half of the second round. We will be doing the second and third rounds today,
And with the
so
extra point, they
I
push
will
the
be here
lead
for
out
quite a
to
bit
a
once again.
A very efficient
That's how it be. That's draft season for you. Even longer because the Eagles won the Super Bowl, so they're all the way down to pick 32
The kickoff
of
team takes the
every
field to
single
put
round.
this one away.
Will I be doing all of them? No, I will not.
From inside his own 5.
This will be the last one I'll do because I'm not going to do day 3. Day 3 is all, you know,
Going back to work
yeah.
on offense now.
Day 3 is day 3.
They'll try the run.
Tyler Shuck goes over. Tyler Shuck goes over Shador Sanders. Something is very, very wrong here.
There at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon.
Let me go ahead and do a quick.
Time again. Penn State running backs
Mm.
wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down.
Shuck over Sanders.
He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, one of the reasons this offense likes the option game with the quarterback is to use his speed and try to attack the perimeter of the
Wow.
field. The defense, though, not having any of it. You saw it contain on the play.
All right, there you go. There's Nick Imawari and all of his draft shit that y'all had the time to read. Quinshon Judkins. He's nasty in college football 25, truth be told.
It's Aller. Throws to the tight end. Rolls it in. He's got enough to move.
There's his
the
scouting
chains, and
report.
they'll spot it at the 47.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Wow. All right, there's Quinshon Judkins.
He wants to throw.
Doing a little bit of catching up to do with scouting reports, but that's fine.
Down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. The receivers just got to be able to make a play for him.
Here they come on second and 10 from the 47.
And there's, of
after
course,
the
Trayvon
incompletion.
Henderson drafted.
Running back goes in motion. He wants to throw here on second down. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play.
Well, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies.
Trayvon Henderson, and of course, we're going to get to Tyler Shuck in a little bit.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're going to throw it again. Another incompletion on third down.
All right.
It's just not the start you're expecting to see from this guy. Obviously, it's a big game. There's a lot of pressure. The crowd is loud, but we've seen 2 drops in the first quarter from this guy. He's got to crank it up.
And the Nittany Lions will punt it away on fourth down.
Bears just traded out with the bill. They got the Bills. Okay.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Oh, wow. So Bears just traded down. They still getting second-round capital.
They will take the penalty.
Smart move by the Bears. You got to build your team.
Dropping back, it's Aller. Working that left side now.
Seth Rollins about to announce the Bears pick, or at least he was.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Handoff from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
A little less room to work with now. As the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd
Okay. Buffalo, you're next. What are you doing?
Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
Yep, the draft is known for taking long. Motherfuckers will take forever to make their pick. So, if there is some dead silence, if there is some dead air, that's probably why. Now, second and third rounders mean just as much for my team, the Eagles, of course, because they're known for drafting very good second and third round players. Some of them are legends here.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Tyler Show here, I'm going to give you that.
Executing all of the assignments as they put
A
stop to
7th-year senior.
22.
Wow.
Here comes the Ohio State
He's 26 years old at the start of his rookie season.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quick strike complete. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks. And you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design.
It's a
Ohio
rarity
State
we've seen
offenses
that long of a
every
senior.
year
My
after
God.
year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Bulls his way forward.
Oh, TJ Sanders,
He's running
defensive
out of bounds,
tackle.
but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough
Wait,
movement
Bosa.
up front, but they
Joey
finally
Bosa
got it
signed with
done.
the Bears?
They got the first. Let's
Oh,
see what
no.
happens
I'm thinking something else, right? Am I sure? Is that right?
Just too much heat
Yeah, the
that
fuck
time.
did that happen?
Knock him down at the 31.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the defense.
Yeah, TJ Sanders, my bad. Yeah, Bills defense. Yeah, Bills got him. Bills got Joey Bosa. When the fuck did that happen? Huh. Ain't that some shit? That completely slipped
Second
by
down
me.
now after the sack. To the air, it's Howard. Pocket starts to collapse. Wide open downfield.
Well, you better
They
definitely
make the
keep his
stop
ass
at the
home.
5-yard line, but they've
I don't know
got
why you went to the draft.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
the Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal.
Yep, keep your ass home, Shedeur Sanders. He knew damn well he messed up.
Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
All right, well, in this case, everyone's on commercial. So go right ahead and get something to drink and something to eat. Do what y'all can. That's exactly what I'm about to do. I'm about to grab me some food or some shit.
Well, guys, Ohio State
So I will
has
be
the
right
lead
back
here. Really strong performance so far.
for the next
Able to
pick
build a
of this
lead here in the
draft.
first period as we look at the stats.
Can't wait till we get there.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Trying play action. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Well, after throwing that incompletion down here on the 1-yard line, if you're on the offense, let's get back to running the football. Let's see if we can be the more physical side, get some push up front, and run this thing in for a touchdown. two-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Takes a handoff. It's Singleton. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Nittany Lions racing to the line in the hurry-up. Dropping back, it's Allard. Throws for the tight end. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down.
Oh, and you'd love to have that play back if you're that defender. 3rd down, and you almost pick that off. That's a catch you need to make. If he catches that, that might be pick 6.
The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Slips through the line. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off play action on 1st down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there. Getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole.
Okay, I'm back in time to see who the Jets are picking. Mason Taylor. Mason Taylor was mocked to the Eagles at one point with Doug, so that's interesting. Called him the next Zach Ertz.
And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play.
He just might be. He got the build of a Zach
And
Ertz.
after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Tight ends are coming off the board. I have a feeling, though, what's name is going to get moved. What's name is going to get moved very, very soon. Dallas Goedert. Calling it now.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the air on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Looking at a 2nd and short now. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made, but not
He's a
until
big one right
he gets the
there.
1st down.
That's a critical one.
Guys, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important.
Shit is moving right now in this draft.
Lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State,
Guys are moving.
such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Alfred Collins. Okay.
And the incompletion brings up a second
And yes,
down.
what you see in the ticker is going to be earlier, but for me, it's going to be a little late because I'm watching on TV.
Looking to throw, it's
So,
Howard.
my apologies if the reactions are late.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Getting some heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the first half. This is a good start.
Cowboys are making their pick.
And they're going to head out the lineup for a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the Buck Breakers are having their way. I feel like it's more to it than that, dog.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense.
All right, since we found out who the Cowboys are picking, it's going to get interesting.
Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
The play action fake. They're bringing heat. Trying to get rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time in that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Wait, Millwall Ayers got picked? The fuck did I miss?
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
He didn't get picked yet. I don't think he did.
Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards.
He
on the
might,
3rd
but I don't
down.
think he got
Get
picked
the
yet.
conversion, move the sticks.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10.
And yes, I do have to manually move this shit over left and right. Sadly, it doesn't auto do it like NFL does. I'm mad they got rid of the ticker this year.
You're going to stop the run.
It was fucking dumb of them to do.
Up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Going with the ground game left. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
All right, who they picking?
Part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40.
I'm expecting Will Johnson at some point to come off the board. I'll be shocked. Look, at some point he's got to get picked off the board. You want to talk about Shedeur Sanders? Let's talk about Will Johnson here. That injury got to be that bad to where no one is even so much as looking his way right now.
Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Holds it in and looking upfield.
All right, I saw what was just picked
Pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return.
from Dallas.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
Donovan is a Riku.
Know that even if
That's the
your
pick.
offense stalls
All right.
out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
His sight production is good, but his tape is flooded with pro-ready techniques. But he got some shit to work on, apparently. We'll see.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They
All right.
knock him down just behind the midfield.
Colts, you're next on the clock. And I believe if I'm right with the Colts, who they picked first, the Colts had picked Tyler Warren first. So right now, I expect them to start going after those linemen. They need to do this if they want to protect their guys. They need a tackle, guard, center, well, really a guard or a center.
They've already racked
So I expect them to go after whoever's the highest guard on the board or whoever's the highest center on the board at some point.
to throw.
Or hell, they could take a tackle that once played guard or whoever it is and transfer him over.
To put them in position to pick up a first down.
They can just as easily do that.
Slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Looking to throw on third. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a
But
stud.
Jerry so far is having a good draft because he's doing the one thing that every team should do. You need to address line. You need to be able to get after the quarterback, and you got to be able to protect your quarterback. So right now, I ain't mad at him.
Like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Gonna run it. It's Judkins. Bullnose ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up.
Oh shit, I ain't even peeked.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest and pound that rock.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From the gun on third down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach
Okay.
the end game.
Well, and you can tell the QB he dropped.
All right, Rams is on the clock.
Push it downfield, try to get the first down.
Tulupu. Are you comparing these two because they're Samoan? What the fuck is going on in NFL Network?
Round, stopping him short of the first down.
Trying to show their
But yeah, I'm not gonna be putting up many of their. I'm not gonna start putting up any draft like scouting reports until the next commercial break. So from TJ Sanders to right now,
Staying ahead of the chains and
Tilumalu, whoever it is, from basically from pick 41 to whatever the hell else it is. That's when I'll start to go down, and then we'll start to read off on some of their stuff. I really don't feel like having to do all that right now. I do it enough as it is, to be quite honest with you.
He'll do it himself. At the 35, he's
All right, their pick is in.
He will step
They
out
got
of
that
bounds before
46 pick from Atlanta from last night.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run.
All right, we're actually about to get our commercial break, so now's the time.
The offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is.
All right, there's
When
TJ
you're gonna throw the
Sanders.
ball consistently, and I know it. I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But
offense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need
Mason
30
Taylor.
yards to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Taylor was compared to Zach Ertz. I can see why. 6'5", 251, but he's like he's a little skinnier than that 250 suggests.
He's right on target. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking
Oh,
up the first down.
compared to Hunter Henry.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback
That's a
was
nice
going.
little comparison.
He had his receiver
Not too
in a
bad.
matchup that he liked, running a route
Could be better, but not too bad though.
Nice job between those two.
Alfred Collins, enigmatic qualities as a 2025 NFL prospect.
And he gets it.
It's crazy shit to be saying.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
I do not care about some schedule release that they're putting out here.
4 on first down, it's 2nd and 6.
Our sack production 2024 speaks volumes.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just...
Here's the last bit of his scouting report here that you guys can read, and then we're going to get to the next pick.
Huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Singleton. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what
Called him one of the
that's
safer picks of the 2025 draft class. That's crazy.
amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it.
All right, and here's the last bit of his scouting report right here.
Determined effort to pick up 6 and get it inside the red zone and down to the 16.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Nittany Lions have pushed it inside the 20. They go to the ground. Knocked off his feet.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough.
Man's eating pizza. I'm fucking hungry.
Nice run by the running back.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Allard. He's got it, and he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
When you got a weapon this good at tight end, a quarterback, you've got to look his way, especially in this area of the field. Because remember, it's the red zone where these windows are so small. Nice job getting the completion.
Makes no sense for him to be taking this long.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. And he takes
Go and
it
refresh.
and will score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Henderson. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Excuse me?
Nice throw by the QB there. When
The Eagles will be getting a new uniform, City Connect, in 2027 as part of the NFL and Nike rivalries program. NFCs will be part of that program. Each participating team will wear a unique rivalries uniform designed with rooted extensivity in local communities' insight during a home game against a divisional rival. So what? This is gonna be like the NFL's version of the City Connect uniforms. I don't think that's a good thing. The last thing the Eagles need is more uniforms as it is anyway. Ones that we're barely probably gonna be wearing. Excuse me.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is.
Oh, GG, welcome. Yes, I do remember you. How can I not? I always, every time I see the name, I instantly remember. How you doing?
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage.
What is going on, GG?
You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end.
How you been? How's everything going? Has everything been okay? Watching the draft with everyone in the PPP? That's what I'm talking about. Enjoy. Thanks for coming by. Things have been good though. That's great to hear. I'm happy things have been going well. Very, very happy. Hey, look, I'm watching that draft right now. I'm reacting just as much. Y'all probably got a faster feed than I do. Will Johnson finally, Will Johnson gets his ass off the board. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I was wondering this whole time, when the hell is Will Johnson going to get off the board? It is about time. This man's medicals had been that bad to where it's like, look, this shit is crazy. Okay, so let me go ahead and get him out the way. Terrence Ferguson. By us, you mean the Saints? The Saints just passed him. In fact, they got a different quarterback entirely. If you're a Saints fan, you don't got to worry about him. All right, let's read up on Will Johnson and his scouting report. Will Johnson is an intelligent cornerback with all the physical tools needed to thrive at the NFL level. He's tall, lean, and moves with impressive pace and fluidity in coverage. The physical tools are obvious, with the playmaking, mental, and route recognition make him a top 12 prospect. He gets the most out of his tools because of his swift processing speed and aggression in coverage. That proactivity jumping routes can come back to bite him at times, but more often than not, it helps Johnson make plays other cornerbacks simply cannot do, and that same proactivity shows up in the run support. With his size, athleticism, mental game, and turnover-generating chops, he's a difference maker on the boundary with a legitimate cornerback one potential in the NFL. Congratulations to Will Johnson. I was wondering when he was going to get off the board, but that medical is extremely concerning, to where it took all the way to pick 47 for teams to finally be like, yeah, you know what, let's actually take the shot. But yeah, GG, if you're a Saints fan, you don't have to worry about him, because the Saints already picked the quarterback. They picked some guy named Sue from Louisville Cardinals. They picked him, so he's not going to the Saints. Now, he might go elsewhere. He better hope he goes elsewhere, because right now, it ain't looking too hot. Yeah, Tyler Show with the 40th pick went to the New Orleans Saints. Now, Pittsburgh Steelers if I remember right, I don't know if you're a Steelers fan, he might go there. But they had their chance to get him round 1, and they said, nah. We'll see, though. Pittsburgh, I don't know. Let me check and see. Are they coming up? No, they're not. They're not coming up. Your Steelers, my apologies. Well, Steelers, they won't have a shot to get him until... Let me check and see here. Yeah. They won't have a shot to get him until round 3. So you're going to skip a whole round to find out if, you know, Shedeur Sanders is going to go. To be honest, with how teams are currently treating Shedeur Sanders, with how teams are currently treating him, you might even get him even later. You might get him round 4, round 5. With how these teams are currently treating him, it's nuts. But I understand why, because teams were kind of put off by his performance in college, and teams were probably also put off by his attitude. So, yeah, it's definitely something. It's something. But I gotta tell you, it's getting a little crazy for me with Shedeur Sanders. Just holding your breath at this point. Do you want Shedeur Sanders or do you not want him? It seems like to me you do. Yeah, I feel like this, bro. Shedeur Sanders. Oh, no, you don't want him. That's what I'm saying. I feel like personally it's like, look, I feel like with whatever Shedeur Sanders did during the pre-draft process, it must have turned off every quarterback needy team necessary. Like, I feel like for me, it's bad if... I feel like personally for me, it's like this. It's bad that the Steelers of all teams that need a quarterback, that want a quarterback, they said, nah, we're just going to go ahead and get a defensive tackle. So that's what's crazy to me. They said, fuck out of here. You're not even first round talent. Now for them, they might not even consider him a second round talent. We're going to find out. Thank you very much for that, Gigi. Thank you. I'm so happy we won that Super Bowl. I have a feeling you were probably thinking of me the minute we won. But thank you for that. Much love, though. Thank you so much. Hey, yo. All right, Texans, who are you picking? Ariante Ursery to tackle? Okay. I respect it. They did need a tackle, Hope. And that was with the 48th pick. Okay, let me go ahead and find him. They needed some form of tackle, Hope. They needed it. So, I respect it. Oh, okay.
We smoking that Shedeur Sanders pack, baby.
I have a feeling he's not going till round 3, round 4, bro.
No, let the bees happen. Be undrafted.
Oh. You think he's gonna go undrafted?
No. I just the bees.
It's crazy because we missed you during WrestleMania. I'm shocked you didn't show up.
Yeah, I was watching with the family. That's why.
Oh, okay. But yeah, with Shedeur Sanders, I have a feeling he's gonna get drafted or at least round 4, round 5. But the crazy thing is though, The crazy thing is, though, there's even quarterbacks still right now in this draft that can be drafted ahead of him. So I really have a
That's right.
feeling he might go undrafted. It's a very high shot that he'll go undrafted. Because I tell you what. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kev. Go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead. You said something?
No. You good. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I just have a feeling he'll either go 4th round. If it's not that, he's going to go undrafted.
I can see it. I definitely can see
Demetrius Knight Jr. Okay.
it. Okay.
Linebacker. They do need defense. I'm not even mad at him for that. Y'all need the Bengals need everything. Okay.
The Bengals need to get Seattle Trey Henderson, and they could get this other replacement.
We'll have to see.
There you go.
I still can't believe the Eagles drafted a fucking linebacker.
Oh, last night?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What's your thoughts on that?
I want to make sure. GG, you hear that, GG? We drafted a fucking linebacker. Like, I would love to have the history of the Steelers linebackers versus the Eagles linebackers. No disrespect to Jeremiah Trotter or anything like that, but still. The fact that we have not drafted a linebacker since the 80s is fucking nuts. So, I see it like this. If the Eagles draft a linebacker, your ass gotta be special. Real special. For Howie Roseman to sit up there and say, you know what? Let's draft a linebacker. Let's make some history. So, where did I see it? Where did I see it? It was just what the doctor ordered. I mean, I like me a good linebacker. On top of that, he does more than linebacker. I mean, he does more than off-ball linebacker. He can play as a pass rusher too, so that's pretty good too. I got no problem with that. That's a dual threat. They got a pass rusher and an on-ball linebacker all in one. So as long as he puts in work, he was the best linebacker in his class. So I see like this, as long as he puts in work and keep doing what he's doing, I see this as a steal, because he should have been gone around the 20s. So the fact that we got him 10 spots later is nuts.
Yeah.
But how do you feel about your draft, though? You got another lineman for like the 20th time, and you got, a safety just now, a good safety. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh yeah.
And you're about to pick again. So we'll see what that's all about.
There we go.
Well, not yet because we're in commercial, but you're about to pick again.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm very, very, very excited for Ray Zabel. Like, you could put him as guard, you could put him in center, you could put him in tackle. The guy can play any kind of offensive position, and you can literally get him loose. Like, he's so good. That's why I really want to. In the case if our center is not that good, then Zabel could be that guy.
Right.
Yeah, well, he could do some guard.
Well, you got your wish, so hopefully this time around they just they put in work.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Finds his man. It's Tate. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him.
As soon as we get off these damn commercials, damn.
Yeah, sorry, but a coworker of mine was talking to me. And then our safety. Woo! As soon as I saw they trade up, I knew it was going to be Nick Amamari, or whatever his last name is. I need to get used to it. But, oh God, I am so pumped for him. That's basically Mike McDonald's Kyle Hamilton, basically.
Which is crazy
So
because
good.
at first I wanted the Eagles to get a safety, probably like Malachi Starks or even Nick Imawari. I was looking at Nick Imawari too, but when he shocked me with that linebacker pick, I said, oh. Okay, you have my attention.
Oh, hold on. We got news.
Oh,
The Broncos are trading pick number 51 to the Panthers.
the Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos are trading pick number 1, which they come right after Seattle's pick.
Mm.
Oh yeah, there it is. Full trade. Panthers traded picks 57, pick 74, pick 111, and pick 230 for the Broncos pick 51, 85, 122, and 208.
My.
Huh.
Okay.
My.
Broncos out here making moves. This is like what the second time they made a move tonight, if I'm right. Well, second time they
Dude,
made a move so far in this draft.
I love who they drafted last night. You made that defense so good. Why not even make it even better? Like,
Right.
woo! I would have expected they got white out, but damn.
Please don't make me have to go to ESPN. That's why I'm using NFL Network. Please don't make me do this. I hate ESPN Network. I hated it.
Yeah, same.
It is fucking
Here we go.
horrendous.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that
Are they in commercial?
last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's
Are they?
They
I
gotta
don't
be
know.
in commercial.
sacked at the 12.
Hold on.
Oh, Elijah Arroyo. That's who the Seahawks
Ooh.
got. Okay.
I mean, they need a tight end.
They did need a tight end.
They also need a tight end.
Compared to Noah
Pardon?
Fant. Oh my God. You have another dual comparison. A guy that's in the same
Another
team.
comparison. Yeah, I mean,
And after the loss,
I don't mind it.
when an all-important second down play from the 12.
It'll be our
Tight end
Noah-
too. Gotta be
Noah
shit. He
Fant.
might be better than him. Shit, he look like bro. If he can block, he good. Good route. If he can block, he's good. He's already better than Noah Fant. That's the one problem I probably got with Noah Fant is for me. I really don't trust him to go
Yeah.
to run blocking.
We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Noah Fant was one of those people I would have figured Seattle would have cut, but we'll see. I like this
Right.
pick.
I was actually shocked they kept
If
him.
Noah Fant still doesn't work out for next year, since this is his last chance,
Mm-hmm.
then Elijah O'Wara is your guy.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's not going to get
Why am I seeing hockey on in the NFL draft stream section? What the fuck is all this? No wonder why. Like, I know I'm not nuts.
Hey man, I gotta go because I gotta go take a cab and on my way home. So I'll
That's-
catch you later.
That's fine, bro. Do what you gotta do.
See ya.
Thank you for coming by. I'll see you whenever you're able.
really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter.
Okay, I see a faster stream here. Let me go to that one. There we go.
Here comes the Ohio State
All right, that was Kev.
onto the field.
Good to see him. Good to talk with him. Haven't been able to talk with him for a little bit.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Chuba Hubbard. Our Broncos
Tried to pound it on 1st down.
traded with the Panthers. Panthers, who you getting? Nick Scorton. I was wondering when he was finally going to get off in this board. So let's go ahead and do a little report on him.
And a really nice job on the defense, winning.
Go ahead and get our little report on him.
I thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding.
All right, Nick Scorton.
Off play action.
Nick Scorton might be the most athletically pleasing pass rusher in the class, wise beyond his years regarding his aerial rush moves, and his well-developed frame is NFL ready despite being only 20. Unfortunately, gaining unnecessary weight for the 2024 season likely hurt his stock at a more natural weight around 265. Scorton would still offer a steady base as an edge seller while improving his initial get off and bend. That bend at his density is a thing to behold. His ankles allow him to run under the table, and his hips hinge smoothly to soften rush angles, while his hands dissect blocks through the outside shoulder. If he becomes more consistent as a run defender, Scorton could be one of the league's best dual threat edge defenders. His fluidity and manipulative nature as he closes the gaps on blockers makes him potent on both outside rushes and inside counters. He's a prime candidate to move about the formation on obvious passing downs to find matchup exploits. And that is him. That's Scorton. Titans are next. This is their city, so this is their area where they're doing drafts at. So, I'm sorry, no, Wisconsin, my bad. But you know, they did make the draft first. We're the first pick of the draft. So we'll see what's going on with them.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the
He pronounced that right. Okay.
a huge play, and they get
Nice job pronouncing that right. That's an African name that's tough to pronounce. Olufemi Oladejo. You see, even I'm struggling to pronounce that motherfucker's name. So the fact that he got it right first try, not bad.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
All wideouts, no backs.
Oh, wow. This makes it interesting. So, apparently, there's more talk on that Eagles pick with their first round pick. The Eagles and the Chargers did agree for the deal, at the deal for number 22 pick. But it wasn't properly communicated to the NFL, and it fell through. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, Eagles actually escaped with their picks. They escaped. They were supposed to give up picks to the Chargers. Unreal. They had a chance to give up. Chargers had a chance to get extra picks and still get the guy they wanted, while the Eagles said, let's give up these picks and get Jahad Campbell. But the fact that he was still there at 31 is nuts.
Lions come to the line with a new set of downs.
Okay.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Didn't get much on first
Okay.
down, second and 9.
Let's see.
He's looking to throw. He's got his
That's
man.
crazy. I wasn't properly communicating. The Eagles still got lucky. I'm curious to know who. I'm curious to know who exactly are the Steelers going to end up picking with that third pick. So I know Gigi's here. I know you're chilling, but I'll be honest. Even I'm curious to know where are you going to go with that third pick.
The Nittany Lions are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand. 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rock some more here, Paul.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they featured him today.
So did the dog know something we don't? That's funny.
Here, looking for the end zone. And they try
Edge rushers flying off the board.
That is not happening.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you're looking for from a defense. You're expecting runs, second and goal. Got to find a way. You can't give an inch. This part of the field, this yard marker right here, you've got to be physical. Nice job by the defense winning that second down.
Goes to the option.
The Eagles, they might want to get another. Well, they might not get a pass rusher because, to be honest, they kind of addressed it with that first pick.
How about the defense? They hung
You
with
can
the
play
ball,
pass rusher.
made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on fourth down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out
Saints fans is going through it over that quarterback pick. My God, it said Mans is 2 years younger than Drew Brees. What are the Saints doing? Oh my God, is that for real? Is that actually legit?
That's a huge kick.
Is that actually legit? I would love to know if that's actually if there's some truth to that.
So much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff.
Simeon Rice, I remember him.
17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's open on the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. This guy's going after a day sort of like the one Joey Galloway had against Michigan State. And
Okay,
93
Benjamin
already
Morrison.
well on his way.
And Joey Galloway had that bayou speed, that Freaky Friday speed, and he's got it too. I mean, just such a dynamic weapon on the outside. It's a good idea to find him and throw him the football early, in the middle, and late.
See, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off of blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Fast motion from the offense.
Packers are next.
Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Scott. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they
Sorry about that for not updating the ticker for a little bit.
long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
There's a lot of stuff I have to go through tonight.
Good job
Jesus Christ.
running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting
That
to
was
get a
Mike.
sack. You're
That was
expecting to get a
dang,
hit.
that's Jordy Nelson.
If the
Shit.
offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, this quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14.
All right. Who are the Packers getting?
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Howard. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me?
Speaking of a
That's
dual carder, we
6th
see him right here getting a sack.
They've lived in the backfield.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
I will say this: if everything is going the way that I think it is going,
Even with a touchdown here in the fourth
I have a
quarter.
feeling the Eagles should go with Xavier Watts, the safety.
First down run in the red
Either
zone.
they do that or they address the tackle situation. In fact, let me go and take a look at this when it goes to the
Defense has just been
shit that's going on over here.
front seven has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run.
Oh wow.
Nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football.
Looks as if
Anthony
he's gonna run
Belton
it.
goes off the
They
board.
bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Let me take a look and see. Okay, there's
These design runs is to get an extra block.
offensive tackles. I think the Eagles, if I'm them, they might just get Marcus and Embo, if possible, because guess what? There isn't. It's about to get real low on offensive linemen,
Down in the backfield.
real quick.
Man, if I'm
So if I'm them, they might go that route.
down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've warned this
They might go that route.
I'm gonna go for the touchdown right here.
It would not shock me if they end up going for a lineman.
Score touchdown.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And that's the world we live in. You want to be aggressive, you want to get touchdowns, you don't want to kick field goals. Analytics says this, but now you get no points. And defense bows up on a big part.
Yo, this dude Abdul Carter's wrecking hell in college football 25 right now.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. So last time, David,
Trey Harris from Ole Miss coming off the board. Okay.
field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Aller. Lost one deep down the right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down.
I see it coming, bro. The offensive tackles and shit,
Offensive play,
they're flying off the shelves in this draft.
defensive
So if I'm them, I start targeting one.
football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver.
Get your offensive tackle of the future now.
Now on 3rd and 10.
Get your offensive tackle of the future now, so then that way,
This drive started.
when Lane Johnson gets ready for retirement, you already have him on board and he's ready to, he already knows your system and everything. You can get him up to speed.
On this drive so far, they already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the QB's eyes. So there's nowhere for him to go with it. He's got to throw it away.
The Nittany Lions
Okay.
will call on their
Seth Rollins is next to announce the pick
dozen kicks today.
for the Bears.
He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've
All right,
got
what
it
happened
back
here?
After that last drive stalled out and they were stopped on. And they got him for the sack.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front, how good their pass rush has been.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative
What
play,
happened?
a sack on 1st down. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Tate. They make the stop, but not before he takes
What
a
the fuck happened that I missed?
need to move the sticks.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver working the curl route. Receiver got his depth, and he fought back to the football, helping make that completion a whole lot easier.
Big
Ew, my God.
That's behind this defense. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Unloads it left.
Oh my
Then one
God.
step there with the receiver.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
Nah, you can't escape that, home.
Punt unit. They'll look to pin him
You
deep.
can't escape that, bro. Oh no.
Make sure that there's not going
Oh no.
They'll throw it on first down. Got a man. It's Wallace. Good call. Good
You
execution.
can't
They
escape
move the
that,
chains, and they
bro.
have a first down at the 38.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what
Oh
got this
no.
team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And as a defense, you have to be aware. Just because this guy lines up all the way to the right, that doesn't mean he's going to run routes all the way across your face. They lost track of him, and because of that, it was a big explosive play.
And the Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Deep shot.
All right, Seth Rollins about to announce shit.
Snags it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Just like that, a
Wow,
hat-trick
Broncos is
completion, and
collecting
they're on the
picks.
doorstep.
3 plays, 3.
They trade back again, so we're gonna find out what this is all about.
This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game
All
in
right.
a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And makes the grab in the end zone.
Let me go ahead and put in Trey Harris real quick.
Nittany Lions.
There you go.
They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry.
This is gonna be very interesting if Vegas goes after Shedeur Sanders right here. If not, he's gonna be a round 3 selection.
Come back. These guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
That or Detroit picks Shedeur Sanders and they get ready for life.
Add another. And the extra point.
That or they get ready for life after golf.
Touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4
Seth
plays.
Rollins at the draft.
And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Got the quick completion. Smashes through. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your
Seth
offense
Rollins
to
being an ass.
Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
They'll line up for a second down play. To the air, it's Howard. Using the quick game. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Oh, it's Seth Rollins. He gon' do some shit.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's second and 10 from the 38.
You gonna milk this.
He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line
Well,
allowed everybody to run
should
up
not
the field,
shock
and they
anybody.
sat
Seth Rollins is gonna do it.
behind it. There was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Got his man quickly. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You hit completions, David, they need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And you see tight end matchups
Eagles, welcome.
all the time now.
I'm still mad about that shit.
Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually...
No, I will not get over that money. I will not, because he didn't get his fucking money back.
Dropping back, it's Howard. He's got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw it.
But I'll talk about that later. I'll talk about that first. No, I can talk about that now. It's amazing to me how he didn't get his money back. Rajma really allowed getting ripped off.
First down.
That's some fucking crazy shit.
The defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Which is
Yeah,
fucking
this is
insanity.
a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy,
I'd murder that bitch.
decision-making, the athleticism,
Are
everything is
ripping me off over $300, and you think I wasn't gonna do anything about it?
Buckeyes.
Fucking insane.
Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
All right, Lions, who you going with?
Two-point conversion attempt is coming. On the option. Now the pitch. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out. Almost ready to kick it away.
Tate
after scoring
Ratledge.
the touchdown.
Okay. Tate Ratledge from Georgia.
Turn inside his
All
stride.
types of physical.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 8.
Played through a bullshit injury. Good job on that one.
After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive,
You already know Eagles are last, so
together to give their defense a rest.
this is getting very interesting. The Eagles are holding firm at every pick they have. And notice,
Palmer, now it's on this offense.
again, this goes back to what I said. Do not be shocked if Eagles draft a future lineman. If they want to go and do that now, it's the time to do it, because guess what? This linemen are falling in this draft, bro. They falling.
And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Like,
What if I had told you this quarterback would
they not gonna last in this draft, bro. Whatever lineman you want to get, they not lasting in this draft.
It's not normally how it works. You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another
All right,
sack.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays
Raiders, where you
together.
going?
Last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
The Nittany Lions line up to punt it away. We've reached the 2-minute warning.
Steve Winooski.
Trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. The offense gets
Jack Beck. Jack Besh. My bad.
And it was the defense that got this started,
Jack
right?
Besh is off the board. Okay.
Forced a punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running
As you
backs
know,
because
Eagles
they're
are last,
numbers,
and then we go on to round 3
the ball placement. You gotta make that
of this draft.
throw a little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
Now 2nd and 10.
Oh, he's the guy that did that?
Pass, it's Howard.
I think I remember seeing the story about that. He's the guy that saved him from that attack.
Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, this is him. Oh shit, yeah, this the guy. Jack Besh, he's the guy that sat up there and saved that person. I don't know if it was a woman or man, my apologies. But he saved them.
The football, let him make plays.
Saved them from that fire, only to show up in the Senior Bowl and then catch that touchdown. Woo.
Going for 6. And it's caught.
That was pretty crazy.
Ohio State.
Man, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution.
Yeah, that is a great story.
You get the score. Now
I
what's your
forgot all
take?
about him.
You practiced it all week. What's your
I didn't know he was coming up in this class, though. Thought he was going to come up later.
Need the 2-point conversion.
2nd round pick, though. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do with him. Yep, there it is when he caught that. I see it right now when he caught that Senior Bowl touchdown.
A gargantuan moment here as they try to tie it up late with the 2-point conversion. He's not going to get there. The defense coming up with a big stop to hold on to this 2-point lead deep in the 4th. Now down by 2, inside a minute to go. If they can get this onside kick, maybe they can get into field goal range. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give and tick, 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 tick. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you
All right,
said it
2nd round's almost over.
at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive.
Of course, we're not going to be able to get there until pick 32
And that's why it puts
of
a
the
lot
2nd
pressure
round.
on offense, David, because you know
He
if
really
you
is
get
standing pat,
the ball, it's
not
probably
making a
good
move.
coverage, you probably get
But I can go ahead and tell you, though, since it's going to take that long, I don't mind having to spoil at this point.
this situation
The Ravens made a stunner move, everyone. I repeat. The Ravens made a stunner move. I'm going to wait till it pops up on the ticker. But the Ravens,
They'll try to power their way
they
ahead.
did. They finally did some crazy shit.
Down, they've got it at the 30.
And, of course, I will be reading that off.
Everybody knows what's coming, but it's
I'm going to read off Jack Besh, though.
you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back
Excuse me.
falls forward and does his job.
Running out the clock, a mere formality.
Hold on, I'm reading again.
And a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback takes a knee.
Okay, sorry about that. Jack Besh is a versatile physical wide receiver who brings strong hands, sharp route running, and a tough playing style to the field. He excels in contested catch situations using his body control and strong hands to secure difficult grabs in traffic. Beck's ability to work both outside and in the slot makes him a valuable weapon in different offensive schemes. That is very valuable. That's how you make money. He has reliable ball tracking, tracks the ball well, shows a willingness to fight for extra yards after the catch while not an elite burner. His toughness, football IQ, and playmaking ability make him a very dependable and productive target for his 6'1", 214-pound frame. He has an extremely impressive short area quickness, foot speed, fluidity he can use to separate. He could grow into a strong number 2. So nice job, nice number 2 option. See, I can put in another game here, because of course it says about the guys here. All right.
Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, the Corps Cadets, the world-famous 12th man, Lady Reveille, and from early indications, a whole throng of Aggies ready to make some noise. We've got a top 25 showdown in this one, both teams with an opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 10th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. Looking for blockers. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
Oh, that man 40. Say the boy old enough to collect Social Security. It's crazy. Talking about show, man. They said that man is old enough to collect socials.
This crowd bringing the energy and
It's crazy
noise
work, bro.
early. Here's the handoff.
Yeah, Tyler Shuck, my bad. Said Tyler Shuck is old enough to collect security.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Love. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to throw.
All right, Ravens. Let's see what let's see the most controversial pick that I saw on Twitter. Yes, I sadly spoiled myself, but if you didn't, you'll be fine.
Interception drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right? On defense, early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are, this is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
before he caught it. That slant route, you stick your foot in the ground, cut towards the QB. Those are one of those plays where he puts it on the money and you just try
Yup.
to make yards.
There you go. It has been announced. The most controversial pick of the draft, but possibly belongs to the Ravens. So, Mike Green, if y'all have not seen what's been going on with him, there's a reason why he dropped as low as he did. Mike Green's dismissal from Virginia must be properly vetted, but if he passes the character check for NFL teams, keep in mind the key word in that is character check. He passed the character check for NFL teams. He has the talent to be a top 15 player in the 2025 draft. Green is the most prolific pass rusher producer in the class, coming off of a campaign that has 17 sacks, 23 tackles for loss, 6'3", 251 pounds with 32-inch arms. Green's length and mass are visibly non-elite, but Green nonetheless terrorizes tackles with his explosiveness, bend, agility, and thorough execution. His three-cone time near the 99th percentile is evident of his athleticism and fluidity. And also, he has surprising play strength as an edge settler and run support. Best utilizes a wide line rusher in odd and hybrid front schemes. He has impact star potential. And while this is true, he absolutely has impact star potential. That situation with Virginia is very, very alarming. So we're gonna see if that's gonna. They're gonna see if that continues. Now Ravens took the pick on him. They chose to do that. But ain't no way is that going to get bypassed with a lot of people. So we'll see with how teams are going to feel about that, how everyone feels about that later on with him.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Because, man, oh, man, that is a lot to go through. Are you serious?
Texas A&M ready to go with another first down.
The browser's messing up again.
Use the play fake now to throw. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Touchdown, Aggie.
All right, let me go ahead and kill the browser again.
The big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the
I'll say if this
secondary,
thing don't
make a
start
big play.
trying to get better, I will kill that process and bring it up all over again.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
All right, I had to kill it. Now let's open it back
And
up.
with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish back on offense.
Sorry about
They'll
that.
run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running.
I was wondering when Trey Amos was going to get picked off the board.
Right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. He lofts it
All right.
high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
All right.
So good, so efficient, such a
So we're
good
gonna be
route
waiting
runner.
for a little bit again for the Eagles pick. We only got 2 picks left.
And especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested
2
catches.
picks left.
He leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their
Almost there for round 2 to finish.
Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Evans. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese.
I was wondering when Amos was gonna come off the board, so good for him to finally find the spot.
Get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now.
This man's going. This man Shador Sanders is slipping to round 3, bro. He might not even
Now
get
the play
picked.
fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Collins. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up for it.
What the fuck?
On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. And he gets it out past the sticks, and Notre Dame will have a first down. An easy call to go for it, and easier after you make it.
Yeah, we've seen it from this offense too throughout the season. In these types of situations, they just believe that they can make the play and they can get the push up front. And that's exactly what happened on that.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And that is a huge play
Bruh.
for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
How are we gonna find out?
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. To the air, it's Leonard. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Collins. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Defenses are put in such a tough spot when offenses get in 3rd and short because the whole playbook is open and they go with the pass. I love it. They sneak the pass in there. Nice success. Great job by the quarterback getting rid of the football, getting the first down, now set up 1st and goal.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
On to attempt the try. those uprights right in half. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Gonna run it. It's Moss. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Dropping back, it's Reed. Pressure coming. Finds space on the right. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
All right, finally, thank God, the Eagles are left.
Leaves it with the back. Fights off a defender. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Just rip off huge chunks of yardage like that. Christian Kirk, Mike Evans, so many guys over the years have done it well for the Aggies.
Explosive.
Time for round 3. But it's time for the Eagles first.
That's what you want to find. And you got them in the state of Texas. You got these guys that can run, that are highly recruited. You got access to them. Go find them, plug them in the game, and this is what happens. Great things.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line.
But the Eagles are first, homie. You can't ignore that the Super Bowl champion is here.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more.
All right, Eagles, who you getting at the top of the round, I guess, so to speak.
Field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
On the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
It's complete. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming.
Yes, I will be ready to move over to round 3 in a little bit.
Completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
I expect the Eagles to go after either a
Now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather.
again. I expect the Eagles to go after a.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get
I expect them to go after a lineman.
Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
I don't know which one's the best one.
Trying to help their defense.
Okay, this one's the best
From
one.
the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Best player available for the Eagles that ain't on either of these is really, they can go after Siobhan Revel. Xavier Watts is looking like a high prime candidate for Eagles fans. Landon Jackson's another one. Jalen Noel could be another one. They got options.
Back as a receiver on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That is a
All right, Eagles, who are you getting?
slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you
All right, thank you, Bo Allen.
So you can have some balance.
Who we
and
getting,
then
bro?
You give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least
Oh,
establish a
wow.
semblance.
So it's not Xavier Watts. I'm curious to who this is and why did we get him. Him over Xavier Watts? Something's up.
How easy was that? I mean, when you got a
Something's up with Xavier Watts.
runs like this and get you 5+ yards just and make it look that easy, God, it makes it really hard for the defenses to stop.
Okay.
Trying play action. Under heat, he gets rid of it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
3rd and short now from their own 48.
I'm curious for why they did this.
On the ground. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first
I
down.
said I'd turn that game off.
We have the early makings of
That's
a
very
quarterback
interesting.
duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll give it to him again. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. That offensive line is putting those golden domes on the defense and starting to move the ball on the ground.
And we can go back so many years. And the coaches may change, but the brand of Notre Dame is what it is. They're going to be physical. They're going to run the football. That's who they are, and that's how they're built.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He'll
All right,
try
this should
to
be
take it
good.
back.
So should be able to read everything while I don't have to see it, thank God.
He sets up the offense for this
I find that very interesting.
This is obviously not a
Andrew
great start.
Mabuka, let's go ahead and read up on him.
2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna read all of it. Not hear all that, my bad.
Texas A&M has it
Oh
back.
right, I
They say
forgot.
howdy to the Aggie offense again. And
Yeah,
they
that
settled
crap
for the
happened.
chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution. execution too.
Okay.
Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the
Xavier
just need to be a little
Watts.
bit more crisp here, Jim.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Now on second down. The give to the back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best.
Sorry about
when they
that.
got great running backs, and you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make.
Oop, gotta cover that up too.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
All right, Xavier Watts. I can finally read. Xavier Watts is a versatile defender who displays the ability to play single high as a split safety and as a. I'm sorry, Xavier, not Xavier Watts. My bad, because we didn't get him. We got Andrew Mabuka. There you go. Andrew Mabuka is a viable coverage safety who brings an intriguing combination of ball skills, route recognition, and range. Quick processor whose brisk response. Nice job by the Giants. So look at what they did in a little bit.
Well, really nice catch there.
Whose brisk responses maximize his fluidity and short area energy. During his time at Clemson, he showed he could break up passes and track down the deep ball. At Texas, he finally had the interception production to back that up. Skinnier frame can make it difficult to be a consistent tackler at the NFL level, and if he does add more weight to his frame, it could take him some time to adjust it properly. In man coverage, physicality can be an issue for him, but when he's able to manage space and pin his ears back as a heat-seeking missile, he appears to be in his element. As a versatile two-phase playmaker with elite coverage mobility and sharp eyes, Mabuka has impact starter upside. All right. Well, hopefully Eagles can get the best out of him. We'll find that out as we go on ahead.
Second down coming up. They'll leave it with the lone back.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Throws toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there at that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Splits the uprights, it's good.
So that's very interesting that we got the safety out of Texas, but not the one from Notre Dame. So it is a safety, it's just not the one they were hoping for. Very curious as to why. Wait a minute. The Chiefs are at pick 66? What the fuck is going on? I expect picks to start going by fast now, so this might not take long.
They'll kick it away after putting up a
Shedeur Sanders was not drafted in the second round, so yeah, now in the third, hopefully he gets drafted.
He'll bring it out. It's Price. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish back on offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on
All
first
right.
down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Big time throw in that last play. You know, you think about great Notre Dame quarterbacks. I think back to a couple of Joes. Joe Montana, Joe Theismann. They'd love what they'd be seeing right now from this kid. He's got arm talent. He's got accuracy. And because of that, he gives this offense the ability to light up the scoreboard.
Give to the back. Hits the spin cycle. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Leonard. He lobs one high down the left side.
Why? The
And
fuck?
he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a 1st down.
Well, how about the defense? How about the respect level for this guy?
Oh my
Double
God.
team him, and what happens?
All right, well, hope everyone's had themselves a good night with this draft. There's definitely gonna be bound for some shit, but if there's an obvious shocker throughout this whole draft process, it's the simple fact that Shedeur Sanders is still not picked yet. He might go around 3 though.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck that was all about.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
Yep, picks are about to start flying off the board, y'all.
And they capped off the drive.
They about to start flying.
Through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Barber. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it up.
Harold Fannerin Jr.
See what they've got on
Okay.
2nd down.
If I'm the Eagles, I would keep Dallas Goedert right now.
The give to the back. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
To throw, it's Reed. Trying to escape and get it himself.
We're getting a lot of picks, and I told you shit about to start going fast in this drive.
Down to avoid contact.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime
Okay, I thought that was who I thought it was.
that is a win.
Texas A&M going quickly.
Yep, shit's starting to fly right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. They care about my sleep.
The running back and leave it with him. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Moss. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great running backs consistently make people miss. And he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
If they can convert here,
Darian Porter.
Really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to him. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter.
Okay, very interesting.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here.
Oh
in the
my
next
God.
drive. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Leonard. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first
All
down.
right. Patriots is next. I told you, bro, this draft is flying. This portion of the draft is flying. I'm happy they care about my well-being. We already 4 picks through. And it usually would take longer than that.
Got enough for the first. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Man, you could tell the QB saw space immediately. Forget the reads, forget anything
What the
else.
fuck is John Cena?
Saw that
Oh,
space,
right,
I'm
Boston.
gonna go attack it right now and make the big play.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Using his legs, it's Love. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this run.
What the fuck is you doing
This
here?
run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a massive favor. That's the nicest thing.
What, y'all doing a movie together or some shit?
Twice. That should have been number 3.
Like, honest question. Y'all doing a movie?
Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Gun wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the first half.
Notre Dame lines up quickly. They'll try the right side. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their
The biggest thing to wait for is to find out whether or not is he getting drafted.
He's filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for
Is Sanders gonna get drafted in this round? Because if not, whoo-wee, it's gonna be rough.
downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
Listen, I know defense.
Okay, Lions moved up. Damn.
But to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast, wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long.
All right, Terrion Arnold. What's the Lions pick?
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding when
I cried because I thought I was gonna be a Packer. That's some crazy shit to be saying. So we got Nick Skirton here. He is right here, getting a sack in college football 25.
Let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus.
Saints are back on the clock.
putting up the field goal. They're set to kick it away.
Oh, wow.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
Oh.
On the ground at the 20.
Smart idea by the Jets. I'm sorry, smart idea by the Lions, my bad. Good shit by the Lions. They know they about to get a pick back.
Quickly to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that
All right.
right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
That last completion sets him up on second down. Motion from the offense. On second down, wants to throw. And he
Oh,
was
shit.
drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies,
Did they pick already?
dudes falling all over the place. They're
If
trying
so, they're
to
taking their
get
sweet ass
outside.
time.
Pressure
Who the
got
fuck
to
are they
them.
picking?
They forced the incompletion.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Barber. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Off the play fake. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down.
Dog, they still did not pick yet? Yo, Saints is taking their sweet ass time, and they have no business doing it in this portion of the draft. Whoever you're getting, just get them. Like, what the fuck is taking you so long? Unless they're trying to get a trade in.
Get off one more play before the 2-minute warning.
That's all I could think about.
Throw, it's Leonard.
It gotta be a trade.
Just a short
Gotta
pass to
be.
the tight end. And he gets it
There's
done
no
on
reason
third
to
down.
be
They
taking
move
this
the
long,
chains
unless
and
it's a
mark it
trade.
at the 44. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw it again. Got his man in the middle. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. After that last completion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Coming after him. Shakes off the tackler.
They still have not picked yet.
So close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Let me go ahead and refresh that. They still have not picked yet. I just wanted to make sure. I was tripping, but I'm not tripping. They have not picked
The
yet.
Irish send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Trying to find his man on first down. Fires left. Got his man. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Okay, thank you.
Looks like
Vernon
such a
Broughton.
simple throw, but
Thank
the
you. What took
timing
you
is
so long?
important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's
It
gonna
took them
sit down. You
forever to
anticipate,
make a pick.
you throw for you.
Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
Let me see if I could take a look at the tight ends for the rest of this draft. Some of them did get taken. Oh shit, Orlando Gadsden, he's here. I was wondering where he'd be at.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Okay, Landon Jackson, that's actually a good pick. That's good value.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. They're lining up to boot it away. Coming out with it, it's Price. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down.
It's crazy how John Cena got RKO'd and the motherfucker was out here just making an announcement of a pick.
Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
This offense has a 2nd down.
Packers back in the clock. Okay.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
I'm sorry, Jets are on the clock. I'm tripping hard.
This is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep sticks in a more
We're getting there. I want to see when is Shedeur Sanders going to get picked. I want to see if he gets picked right now. There's also another quarterback. There's Jalen Milroe. We don't know if he'll get picked.
A really raucous environment there in College Station. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays.
I gotta tell you, if I'm the Jets, I'll be happy as shit. You got this dude pairing up with Sauce.
College football.
Whew.
Let's see
Nasty.
if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 24. On the move, it's Moss. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
On third down, offenses have their plays. What they like in third and short, what they like third and medium, third and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Well, so far this draft is going by fast. Thank God.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. And you saw that linebacker do it.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Slips a tackle, but he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a third down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Looking for space. It's locked. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run?
What the fuck?
Well, this is a defense that
Run, Ridge, run, baby.
Stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger.
Oh, hold up.
They pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. To the air, it's Leonard getting some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing. That built.
Damn, welcome back, Alistair Black.
Defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last
Pat
drive.
Bryant.
You gotta put 'em on their heels.
Okay.
Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
You know, you start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
To the ground, he's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. after the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Escapes the sack. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves
All
him
right.
with a 3rd
See how
and
this
6.
shit gonna go.
From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
All right, so far so good with this draft.
And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
I'll be honest. I don't know if I could wait till the next Eagles pick.
Take away that run game.
So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna wait till the next Eagles pick. I'm probably gonna call it a night, y'all. I think I waited as much as I could. For everyone coming in through this draft, thank you so much. I know exactly who I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid Bond, Sweet TV Tuber. She was here yesterday. I'm gonna go ahead and raid her, cause why the fuck not? She's amazing. So till then, go check her out. She's great. I will see you for tomorrow with Judgment. So later, y'all. I'm gonna go chill out, 'cause fuck all this.